This is my first unboxing video. I've actually done almost no video stuff ever, so just bear with me. I have minimum technology and I'm trying to get better at it, so hopefully this will help me out. As the channel grows, if I pursue to continue this channel, I hope to open Japanese packs as well as Russian packs. So let's see if we get anything cool. With the Japanese packs, you can always tell they're Japanese because the rare is in the front, usually after the token in the land. First mythic, I believe this is in English called Hour of Glory. And we got a very nice foreign Sahili alternate art. We got another foreign walker. Put that down there where you guys can see it. Hopefully we can get one of those in foil, not necessarily that one. And this is a, I forget what this one is called in English. I know what it does, something promenade. It's a bulk rare. Wolf token, swamp, or in Japanese it's called a Numa. And then we have this, I don't remember what this is called either. I don't remember a lot of the names of the cards, just what they do when I draft them. So if I don't remember them or say them correctly, if you figure it out on your own, I guess. There's also the website, MTG's gallery. We got another foreign planeswalker. This one is Watley. So we got 3 of those so far. No foils or no big hits. I am fluent in Japanese, so I hope that moving on to have videos about going over Japanese and the way the language works in regards to playing the game. We got our first foil. This is some sort of uncommon Senritsuju no Futago, something about twins. I remember they give all of your zombies trample, so, and it also makes a 2/2. Well, it makes your army +2/+2. It's a pretty sweet card. Here is this is the, forget that this is not one of the hours. This is one of the nasty make zombie cards. I forget what it's called, but it's a pretty sweet card. And we got another alternate art, Wanderer. I'm not going to go through the uncommons and commons in this video. I might pick a few cards that I like from the set and go over them at a later date and explain the translation from English to Japanese. Sometimes they're pretty funny. This is Chandra's Pyrohelix. We've seen this card before, foil. There's Vivian's Arcbow, and another alternate art walker. This one is Tybalt. We've opened more alternate arts than we've actually opened normal walkers, which is pretty sweet. I've opened a couple of these boxes, and usually it's about equal, half and half Japanese art and regular art. There's a forest, another red foil common, Minotaur. I forget the name of this one. I remember it's End Hostilities, I think is the English name. It's a pretty sweet rare. And then we just got a regular Ingrath there. I draft almost every set as many times as I can while it's in standard, and I didn't really like this set. I thought it was very bomb-centric, sometimes I felt like I was losing just because my opponent opened one card, and maybe other people didn't have that same experience. Here's a Despark. This is a pretty sweet card. And then there is a alternate art Kaya. I think it's the Bane of the Dead is her English name. She's pretty sweet. As I was saying, I don't always, not all draft sets are created equal. So, ooh, we got a alternate art Nicol Bolas is our second mythic. That's pretty sweet. If it was foil, it would be a pretty awesome hit. I'd rather have Liliana, to be honest with you, but I think we're all in that same boat. I'm originally from Seattle, where it was, we got a foil Domri raid. Unfortunately, it is not the Japanese one, but it does have that sweet Raymond Swanland art, so, definitely one of the better artworks Domri has had. I don't really like him as a character, but, and then there's a time wipe, and we ended up getting a Jan Yangu alternate art uncommon planeswalker, so that was a pretty sweet pack. I'm hoping that we get at least one more foil rare, because that one wasn't very good. But sometimes you do well in these openings, and other times you don't do so well. This is the enchantment that gives you army every turn. I forget what it's called. Something Dread Horde. I don't know. Sometimes it's hard to translate specialized words into Japanese. Sometimes they will just use the in katakana they will just take the Japanese the English word and just make it into Japanese. Other times they will give it its own word. Oh, there's an alternate art Karn. That's pretty sweet. He's one of the more sought-after cards in the set, too. And with the alternate art, that will be nice for my my collection. I might play him in Legacy. I don't know. He's one of those cards that he has a potential home in a lot of formats, but we'll see where he ends up. Ooh, another alternate art rare walker. That's Sarkhan. He's actually pretty good. I don't know if he's supposed to have all that pink on the bottom, or if that's a printing error, and I'll have to, I think I have another one of these somewhere I can compare them, but it looks kind of weird to me. It looks kind of like a pink highlighter. It's easier to tell in person than on camera, but I'll check that out. Maybe get back to you guys in a different video. As I said, this is my first time doing any sort of video, Magic related or otherwise, so please bear with me. I'm getting used to where the camera is, and I don't really feel like doing a practice run. This is Narset's Reversal is our rare. This is one of my favorite cards from this set, especially in like Commander. You get to Demonic Tutor before someone else does. Sometimes can be pretty sweet. And then we got an alternate art Nahiri. She was pretty okay. I didn't really think she was all that great. I like the Japanese art a lot better than the English one on that one, especially, but you never know. As I said, this was not a format I really enjoyed. There's a lot of powerful cards in here, though. You Ignite the Beacon, go search for 2 Planeswalkers and put them into your hand. It's a pretty good card. And then we got a regular artwork, Kiora. I am really liking Throne Draft. I don't feel like, so far that it's a busted format. Seems pretty well balanced. Here's this Lich Lord guy and a alternate art Kasmina. That's pretty sweet. I feel like we're doing really well on the alternate art. Here it'd be nice to get like a foil one, like maybe an uncommon foil at the very least, but you never know. Here is a Mizium tank. This is a weird equipment card. I didn't really have much success with this card in draft, but I could see it being good if you get the right deck for it. And then we got a regular art Kazmina. Sorry, I'm recording this on my tablet because, as I said, I don't know if I'm going to continue doing videos. I might just do one every once in a while. You know, I have no, you know, income, you know, going into these videos. I don't really want to spend money on making videos unless it gets to a point where, you know, it's something that I can do, you know, invest in cameras, invest in maybe some classes to get better at recording. That was a Japanese alternate art, Arlen. It's a very interesting artwork, to say the least. You know, it's kind of creepier than the rest of the artworks in this set. Let's see. There's Oath of Kaya. That was a pretty powerful rare in this limited format. I remember losing to that many times. And then we got a regular Jang Yanggu. Sorry, this thing keeps falling over. I'll have to figure that out by the next time I do a video. Servo token, a mountain. Ooh, there is a cool looking foil here. This is what, Raoul's Exploding Thunder? I don't know what the English name was. Single Combat was our rare there. And we have a nice normal artwork Huatli. Japanese packs, for those who have never opened them, are a little different than English packs and a little harder to open. They have a tab, but I don't like using it. I feel like it damages the card sometimes, so I just try to rip it right open. We got ourselves, I forget what this guy's name is, Soul. His Japanese name is Tamashi no Sensha, so like Soul, I don't know what you would call that, surveillist, or, you know, one who sears, something like that. And then we got a Narset alternate art. This is the one card I probably want most from this box. You know, especially in foil. I play a lot of Legacy, and she is a very, very powerful planeswalker in Legacy. There's a token, Volja, the Friend of the Elves, pretty cool token. Ooh, another mythic. This is the finale, let's see, of Devastation. That's a pretty sweet card. And then we got a alternate artwork, Teo, Shield Mage, I believe his English title was. He's pretty cool. Army. Oh, there's an uncommon foil. This is the one of Gideon, you know, after he's been returned to the underworld on Theros. And we have the Awakening of Vitsugatsu. You know, I lost to this card a couple of times in the limited format, but you know, usually I felt like I was able to beat my opponent who played this card, just because it doesn't have, you know, trample or something. Plus the removal in this set was so good. And then we got a normal artwork Samet. So maybe in the comments below, people can put their favorite, you know, alternate art planeswalker. Here is a foil common. This is I forget what his English name is. It's just okay. We got a regular artwork Teferi Timebender, pretty sweet. And ooh, Late Line Prowler. I guess there's no word for ley line in Japanese because his name is Rikisen o uro tsuku mono. So as you can see, I thought it would be called something, ley line or something like that, but no, he's not. He's one of the best cards in the limited format for creatures, I would say. It just allows you to play all the best cards. There's this legendary. People thought this was going to be a good sideboard in Legacy. I haven't really ran into it. Maybe some people are playing it. And then we got a regular artwork Wanderer. There's a shield token, a forest. This is probably one of my least favorite rares in the set, this weird submarine thing. If it had like Island Walk or some way to make it unblockable or something, it would have been playable, but other than if it had something like that, it'd be playable. If not, it's just absolute garbage. And then we have Vraska. She's pretty sweet, makes assassin tokens that can kill planeswalkers. She's one of the better cards in the set, I would say. Army, planes. Ooh, we got a second rare. Nothing too exciting. Was it Biogenesis Hydra or something? It gets stronger every time planeswalkers uptick, and how many planeswalkers you have on the battlefield when it enters makes it more powerful. I'd say this is one of the sweet bomb rare in this limited format. Especially if you can make a spark double copy out of it or something, it gets pretty ridiculous quickly. And then we got a regular rare normal artwork Sorin. I don't think we're gonna get anything super sweet. We only have a few packs left, and we haven't opened a Liliana. We haven't opened any alternate art foil walkers, uncommon or otherwise. And we've opened quite a few foil uncommons, so I don't think we're going to get anything, but can always hope that changes before then. There's the blue finale. That one, I don't think that one's actually really that good. The other ones just seem so much better. And then a regular art Ashiok. Let's see, Zombie Army. There's a regular artwork Ugin. I actually like the regular art more than the Japanese art. He looks kind of weird in the Japanese one, but some people prefer that one. There's a token to go with our Ugin. And then there's Nissa. I think this one's actually my favorite art from the alternate arts. It's just pretty sweet. I like how the gem is poking out and how some of the the flowers come into the regular frame there. I also like Vivian Reed a lot. I think her artwork's pretty sweet with all this stuff spiraling towards the screen. It's pretty cool. There's an angel token. That one's pretty sweet. There's a normal artwork Vivian, not the alternate art, unfortunately. She's, as I said, she's probably one of the cooler ones. You can see all the green stuff from her arrows shooting onto the bottom where the text is. There's an assassin token. There's another foil common zombie. This card was pretty decent and limited. You can sacrifice creatures or planeswalkers to lose a life and draw a card. Well, actually, you gain a life and draw a card, excuse me. And then we have a Bolas's Citadel. And I believe this is the regular art Darkin's art for Gabrielle. I do like Darkin as an artist, so I thought it was pretty cool that he did the regular art for this new Planeswalker. As I said, not all of the Japanese artworks are always better, although I like the Japanese artwork just the same for for that one. Another army, swamp. I believe this is Living Twister. I've seen some people have some success with this card unlimited. Sometimes they just don't know how to play it, or the advantage it gives them is just too slow for the situation. Regular art Ob Nixilis. 3 packs left, I think. Maybe we'll get something sweet in the close here. If not, at least we had fun opening this. There's a Ralzeric, sweet. That's an alternate art Ral. That's pretty good. There's a zombie, forest, another Hydra, an alternate Samut. And last pack. So manifest token, a mountain, and ooh, we got an alternate art Ob Nixilis in that last pack there. And Tolsmir, Friend of the Wolves. That's pretty sweet. I'm gonna do a quick check, to see how many alternate art planeswalkers we got. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's a rare. There's 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. I have a feeling we did pretty good, actually. There's 16, 17, 18. So not any more in here. 19. There's 20. So actually, out of all the boxes I've opened, I'm going to set this actually the highest amount of alternate walkers. Maybe because we got the Nicol Bolas, I don't know. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Yeah, 20 alternate planeswalkers out of 36 packs. That's you know, a little more than 50%. So I guess from that perspective, this was a pretty decent box. But you know, overall, I think we could have done a lot better. I have some. I was going to try to find a collector's pack from Throne of Eldraine, but my local store was sold out of them already. So I'll just open 2 regular packs of Throne of Eldraine and see if we get anything sweet in them, and then we'll call this video good. So there's an adventure token, planes, and a Hushbringer. This is actually the first Japanese pack this that I've opened. I was in the United States and I just moved to Japan, so I'm just trying to figure things out. Second pack, there is a giant token, a mountain, ooh, a foil, and an Oko. That was a really sweet pack. Oko is really expensive right now. I think it's like English copy is like 50 or 60 bucks. So that helps for how poorly I did on my box. Okay, thank you very much for watching, and you have a good day. Bye.